almost. I pressed the button a minute late, but yes, I'll live. I do need to know if this volume is okay because the emulator I was using for this is natively really sodden loud. But yeah, this is gonna be a Nuzlocke. I have never like fully beaten a Nuzlocke. I've like half attempted a few and then like got bored and packed it in after the second gym. Also, this isn't randomized or anything. This is just bog standard FireRed with a couple of changes. I have made it so Pokemon that usually evolve by trading, thingy by level up. Let me just click the window. Also, because of the way this is, I can see OBS while clicked into the game. Also, I know I can see the black bar too. I can see OBS, but I've tried. There really ain't fuck all I can do about that that's even remotely reasonable. I've tried every trick in the book. It's not happening for me. So we're just gonna put up with the big black ball. Maybe it's the emulator I'm using. Maybe I'm using an emulator that ain't great. But like overall, there's not much to this. It's not gonna be overtly special anyway. It's just kind of a run of the mill FireRed Nuzlocke. I've made trade evolutions evolve by level up. So if I, by mystic bullshit end up with an Abra, I can get an Alakazam, and same applies for Golem, and so on. Broadly speaking, I don't really know what the plan is for this FireRed. Oh, all I did was get up to go and get my drink, which I definitely have a standard room. I need to move a bunch of shit. I've got like an oven dish in the middle of the floor. Yeah, we're stopping with a drink this time, so I wouldn't need to drop an advert on yours for at least a bit. But I also high pecs. I actually won't need to be like. I've got dashboard open on my phone, but I'm not gonna like super need it because because of the way I've got this set up. Because I've kind of just got the game in a little window rather than full screen. Because hold on, can I F5 BB it? This is gonna hit me a second. Is it F5? No, F11. No, you can't F11 BB it. Swish. That's a bit depressing. You can't F5. Not F5. F5 is really good. F11 BB it. Which is what I was gonna try and do. By the way, Pixels, like, I don't even so is game audio like remotely reasonable? What the hell is that? Textable. Okay. I've had a very significant think with game audio. Is it like acceptable? I can turn it up if needed. Alright, cool. That's good enough. Also, because this is a Nuzlocke, it is absolutely mandatory I name everything. I'm gonna let you guys do most of the naming, I think. Oh, this is just in the miscellaneous changes. Why is it changed to a shadow instead of just a normal thing either? I am a man, a game Pokemon games, or just sound effects. Yeah, it doesn't abundantly matter. It doesn't abundantly matter. It's just like, Lord, did I make that? L2. Yes, I did. I had to like configure the controller. No, So I'm trying to remember what buttons actually do things. It might be in my best interest to make a D-pad instead of the stick. Give me a second. Options. Input. Config. Loud enough to hear inputs. Well, good. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. I'm gonna make that up D-pad, down D-pad, left D-pad, right D-pad. Okay. Well. Okay, now I can use both D-pad on the stick. Cool. R2. It's also gonna be nice to be able to like look at chat and the game and not really need my phone for dashboard too much. Like having it all just on my monitor here just because of how I've got the game window. I understand the black bars might be a bit annoying, but there's literally fuck all I can do about that. Yes, my name is Blue. I know I'm playing the game called Red, but the alternative was green, and I prefer Reds. I prefer FireRed special. So we're getting this. Right. What are we naming the rival? Do we do the generic Pokemon game thing and call him like a swear word? Or stinky? Or do we nominate a man? Okay, yeah. You are probably the most prevalent chatter, and I'm not sure it's even close anymore. Although Sol probably gives you a decent run for your money. But you are here, so you get to be the rival. I don't know how much you know about Pokemon picks. I know we have a lot of friends that know a lot of things. Blonde Pixel returns again. Was it Pixel? Yeah. Pixel is my primary foe. I will defeat you, Pickle. Gen 4 is really good. I personally prefer Platinum to Diamond and Pearl, but I can always do, like, if this, if you like this, I can always do. I'd probably do a Johto game next. I'd probably go in, like, region order as far as I can. Yeah, that's fair. Item storage. Not deposit. Withdraw. Not deposit. Input delay on a controller. Withdraw. Or if this does well, I can always do a randomized one after this. We'll see. I'm gonna use the D-pad instead of the stick because the stick's not behaving well with this input delay. I also have a speed up button, but it also. Oh, okay. Turbo mutes the game. Thank God, because I've heard this noise with turbo and it is cataclysmic. Right, I'm just gonna honestly hold down the turbo button. Yeah. And that's just how everyone plays Pokemon at first, though, isn't it? All right. Give us a second. Just for the sake of, like, we all know how Kanto games start, I'm going to hold down Turbo. In terms of starters, I am going to pick Bulbasaur. The Squirtle line, like Blastoise especially, is my favourite of this game, but Bulbasaur's the objective best, and I do want this to complete eventually. Right, what are we calling the Bulbasaur? Also, obviously, like with Nuzlocke, it's permadeath, but if we lose in the fight that we get chucked into immediately here, I'm not going to bother restarting for it because it will just involve holding down turbo and getting back into this fight. It's not worth my time. But what are we calling this Bulbasaur? Any names have immediately left my brain. Call it Dendro. I know you put /J on that, but it works. Dendro is like the plant one in Genshin, isn't it? The good Tinari's type in it. What's me fucking second as well? Here we go. I only think in Genshin, to the surprise of nobody. I mean, we could make. Yes, it's a Genshin. I think it's the plant like one. Like, I think, like I say, I think it's Tainara reason to do with like trees and wood. So it does like vaguely work. He obviously gets the Charmander. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just get ourselves into this fight. It is this fight, so we just mash tackle. I will not be restarting over this fight. We'll also got a crit, so I win 9 guaranteed. Never mind, we've got crit return. Fine, sure, I don't care. We're not counting. No, I think I'm well within reason to not bother counting that, because I think just restarting and getting back to here isn't worth the like. Because we have to name everyone again is like genuinely not worth our time. Also, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so the catch and stuff rule doesn't necessarily apply. I'd, I'm actually going to try and do the encounters strategically because I know there is a certain route on which I know what I want. So I'm going to try and guarantee it. I don't. You can't completely guarantee it, but right, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that garbage anymore. Fuck off. There will be a point where I let down Turbo as well at some point. I promise. Mainly because I want to control, and it's really hard to hold down like touchpad and multiple other buttons at the same time. So like if I'm holding touchpad and need to move and also need to press X, that's gonna be a that is not what I'm trying to do. Right, you again. No one cares. It's early game counter. We all know how this goes. Just gives the Pokedex, old man. Right now the challenge begins. Now I'll let it. It's this stupid fucking rat. Yeah, we can hit this again. Yeah, cool. Bang. No, not potion. Okay, it's just gonna spam it. Don't like lower my defense to -6 and then like get a crit and kill and force it to go for all of this again. Right, bang. Cool. We don't want to put that shit. Right, pick what we call in the rat. A creature. Indeed, a creature. What are we calling it? You're not great at this, are you? I've got an idea for this one, but I do like throwing it out the chat. Also, we get audience participation, which is good for the brand. If you got nothing, may I nominate the name Sorrow? I don't have to audience participate. It was just me. There'll be other members of the audience at some point, I promise. It's just Sunday happens to be the day when most of my audience, where the biggest proportion of my audience is busy relative to the other days I'm streaming. Anyway, answer. Trying to acquit her. May I propose Sorrow? Of course you go down the Genshin path, though. You are the Genshin man. It's. I guess it is my save, but also like. It's. Well, I don't know. You're not the main antagonist of Team Rocket, but what the fuck have I just done? I've that one. Get out of the help menu. Get out. I thought I broke the game. Fuck off. You're the bitch. See, I'd have rather had the bird, but I'm probably gonna end up getting the bird on a different route anyway. Anyway, yeah, I know what order I'm doing these. So I want to try and play the game a little. I'm gonna basically I'm gonna do Route 22 lap out of all of the ones you can do here, because Route 22 I want to try and game it a little bit because I specifically want Mankey. I'm also gonna buy a few more balls. You, let me buy your balls. Gives like 17 balls. I can't afford 17 balls. Gives 7 balls. Yummy balls. Because it can have 3 potions now. And because the forest exists, I'm going to take a few antidotes off you and all. I've got no money. Nah, mate. Cheers for your help. Cheers for your balls. Read. Passion tutorial, man. Mate, no one cares. I'm also going to hold turbo through the capture tutorial because I really couldn't give a fuck. Right, bug off. Please, leave me alone. Right. Route 2. We'll get the goddamn bird. Okay, that didn't do that much. Bang, we got a bird. And we've got the best way in the world to grind as well. It's go into this forest and annihilate a bunch of Metapod. Because Metapod gives a lot of experience and can't fight back. Big up the bird. Anyway, what we're calling it. There's going to be a lot of this. I'm going to, for obvious reasons, try not to fail encounters. Molly. Okay. Where is L2? R2. There we go. Come out with the help menu. Stop pressing R1. Indigo Park. I don't know what Indigo Park is, to be honest. I should have been able to do that just from the fact it was you who told me to, from you making the reference. Indie horror is kind of like your whole shtick. You're like, that's nine, but cooler. What we get for the forest? We get weed. Should haven't poison this bastard. That did more than I would have expected though. So let's get it in the orange. Dun dun dun. We got weed. The hairy bug Pokemon. And what are we calling the weed? Fuck ass bug. Yeah. Head empty. What do we call the fuck ass bug? What do we call the weed? Slime. We'll roll with it. Wrong button. Yeah, why did I... Hold on, why did I just make, like, start options? I'm good. Why did I make... Also make start valid, and also make share valid for that. Cool, right. So options is now a valid thing for start. I guess Pokemon have genders. It's just for, like, breeding and stuff, isn't it? You can... We don't need more wheat right now. Okay, guys. No, leave the goddamn forest. Right. There's one more we have to do, but the encounter I want to get is a slightly harder one, so I'm going to level up our mangy Dendro right quick. I am probably going to be holding down turbo the most during grinding because we are just going into the forest. We are just going into the local grass and beating up rats and birds. Right. Come on. I don't need to heal twice. I always do this. Go away. I mean, it's a bit annoying that the turbo. I mean, like, I know how annoying this game audio is without fucking like it being in turbo with it not being muted. Don't die like goddamn rat. There we go. Cool. Then we will hit another rat. We're just gonna like we're gonna be like the best exterminators in the entire area. No, we don't need to run south. Just I managed to miss a tackle. Right, there we go. Cool. No, that's fuck's sake. I'll take it. Fuck you. Yes, was a do one. I can't stay. Get out. I would have died with crit there, so I had to go. God, you have to be like so pragmatic in a Nuzlocke because I don't usually like do Nuzlockes because the idea of permadeath in Pokemon isn't the most fun concept in my brain. But anyway, please. Oh, there's a free potion here. Please give me Mankey. Yes! Oh, this is the only encounter I actually cared about. I really wanted this to be Mankey. Done, done, done. Let's go. Right, what are we naming the monkey? Give a nickname to the monkey, yes. This is the only one out of the, like, before the first gym section I'm actually bothered about. Edo. I'm with it. I know who Edo is. Vaguely, at least. I've seen him. No, stop pressing R1. I'm going to get so annoyed because I'm just accidentally hitting R1 and R1 and launching the help menu. I don't care if he's meant to be a bull, he's a monkey to me. Right, Pokemon. To be fair, does he know a fighting move? Switch. No, my guy knows scratching it. I'm just happy I didn't say adamant. Not adamant, modest. Because if it's not modest, I'll live. Unless mild was like increased special attack, reduced speed. That did a lot. That did too much. I think I died for crit. Let's get out of there. Yeah, that was a crit as well. Switching was essentially mandatory in that situation. Can we take a level 2 one? I would like to think so. Yeah, because Scratch is fully accurate, so you don't have to worry about bullshit. I don't need to heal again. Go away. I don't mean to talk to you twice. I don't ever mean to talk to you twice. Right, can we take on a rat? Yeah, no, we don't. Get out of there. Heater level 4. Can we take on a level 3 bird? Especially if I would have crit there as well. See, the game seems to be chucking out a lot of crits right now. Hopefully that means I'm not going to get crit like in fights that actually matter. Because if I'm like in the gym fight, I'll lose this goddamn monkey. Or worse. No, got it. I want to try and take the fight so he gets all the experience on his own. But you just can't because I have to be scared. I have to be constantly living in like this guy might, not this fight might be his last. Right, surely level 3 rat is not a problem. That did a lot. Oh god, I shouldn't have took that. Like I like living a bit dangerously, but when like my monkey is on the line, I don't want to risk Eco's life. And I don't think I can be blamed for that. He does that enough himself, yeah. Yeah, I'm more like dying than not get out of there. I know you do. This isn't news. You've detailed this to me personally. God, Mankey is so pitifully frail. Is mild a defense drop in nature? I'm sucker for a dumbass man who's pretty hard. I guess this explains my whole reason for being. I'm also going to make a shitload of noise on this blind again because I don't need to open the windows again. Right, leave the fucking Pokemon Center. Stop trying to talk to the woman twice. Right, Ito, you're a level 5. Surely you can stomp a level 2 bit. There we go. Ito, you're making progress. Can the level 3 rat go? Yeah, this is a 3 bang. The kind who punches a hole into a stone wall and passes out. Of course he's done that. Right, at least grinding him's going to get faster. Because he can now actually just like start killing things on his own. We don't need to rely on War Dendro all that much. See, level 6 Eolin low kick. Let's go. He's going to start kicking mud holes into even more rats at an even greater velocity. It's actually nice being able to do this with like OBS open on my computer. I didn't mean to scratch that. Low kick. He is dead. I'm just going to get him up to the same level Dendro's on. I think this is where I'm going to go, where I'm going to aim for. Dumbass man who immediately gets to jail when he enters a new nation because he decided to swim in an aqueduct. Wait, I thought an aqueduct was a thing that went over water. I'm googling what an aqueduct is. Yeah, it's a thing that goes over water. So how do you go swimming in it? Water doesn't go in an aqueduct. What? Wait, am I stupid? I'm so confused. Yeah, aqueducts usually have. The aqueducts usually have train tracks. I thought aqueducts had train tracks on them. Yeah, I guess they can also sometimes have water, but I hear aqueduct and I think of, things trains go on. Yeah, that does like make it funny again. I was about to stop playing through OBS. Can I do that? I can't. I don't even need to have the fucking game window open. I can just use OBS. Jesus Christ, guys, I might be a bit stupid. Okay, that didn't do fuck. That did a bit more. The bit died. He jumped in that immediately after he got to Fontaine and got taken to prison. Yeah, that's not great. But I did that and I didn't go to prison. Didn't mean to scratch. I did, man. It's different. Who gives a fuck? Like, who genuinely gives a toss? If it's a 2-bang, it's a 2-bang. Do not take the next fight. Just get to the Pokemon Center. You'll can't take the cannon will put you. I'm assuming it'd have to be like for the player to end up in jail. It has to be a scripted event. Like it can't happen like just in the overworld. I'm assuming is the checks and balances that exist for that. Didn't mean to scratch for that. Man, that's dead. Yeah, cool. Cool. The local wildlife does not stand a chance when faced with my monkey. Imagine like Ito just going into some grass and like kicking the shit out of all the rats and birds. I think Pokemon's so stupid because it's just like that's literally all it is. It is someone taking their pet into the fucking. Okay. Oh, those stats are really good for like what were a level 8 monkey. We outrun and outpower everything in sight, but are made of bloody glass. Get caught by the spotlight in the water in one area, and you'll get yoinked in prison. There's a good length of the Archon quest as you're running around in there. All right. Is it a particularly fun? No, stop pressing L1. Do you have a flying move? No. You have tackle and that's it. You are going to be a pain in the ass for that. For jumping was fought the other side. Yeah, beating up the police is usually valid grounds to get sent to prison. No, you can win this. It's just you, but worse. Mighty Pigeon. At least you can like handle yourself from spawn because we're just going against lower level versions of you, so you can like just win these fights. I'm gonna chance not going back to the center and saying I can just. I really shouldn't have took that, but it's fine. I got away with it on that occasion. No, I don't want to do it on. It's fine. We'll let you go take it. Yeah, cool. Thumbs up. Level 5. Nice. I'm never gonna use sand attack, but nice. The guy who's next to offended. I want to like do a deep dive analysis into your relationship with Penelope. Fella, when did you learn Gust? Oh, a crit, nice. We'll have a good one bang. We don't like getting crit with him, but like, who cares? That's level 7. I'm gonna heal after this, and I really shouldn't have took that. No. Nice. And then we'll just get this one. And then we'll be able to start leveling up something else. Level 8. And Pokemon. No. Right, come on then, Sorrow. What you got? Nearly get you killed. Okay, you suck. Good to know. Read. This is where a bulk of the stream length is going to come from. This is what. Hicks, do you want to come on the show? Because doing all this grinding and like fuck all going on is a little. It's like playing Subway Builder with nothing. It's like really dismal. Go have food. You can't take this guy. Ooh. Hell yeah, you can. Big up Sorrow. That is not a kill I expected people to get. Right now, Sorrow's actually starting to be able to handle business. Shit! Shit! Yeah, we'll use the next thing. Our first fallen soldier. I should get a death count for that. Where's text? Text. Okay. Select font. Comic Sans. We'll put it like size 10. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Death count. 1. God, where is it? Oh, it's also tiny. But yeah, I need to make that bigger. Right, properties. Select font. We're just gonna improve the font size like 24. Okay. Okay. We can also make it physically littler. That'll do. Actually, make it from color now. If I can. I can. Cool. So color. We'll make it something that stands out. Not shit. Black. They won't let me make it black. Alright, peace, Sorrow 2026 to 2026. I know. It's a shame. You never want to lose you never want to lose a man, but what if we go for this? Yeah, maybe I do need to just make the font even bigger still. What if I go like what if I just jump up to 36? Again, I'm gonna make it like physically a bit littler. But there we go. He'll be missed for like 2 minutes. Yeah. That number's gonna be at like fucking 5 quadrillion. So sure that's what the alerts go. I'm gonna move the alerts to over here. Cool. Right. Go to PC. Someone's PC. Pokemon storage system open. Move Pokemon. Party Pokemon. Sorrow. Move. Box 14. Place. Name. Death. Ladies, gentlemen, and gender nonconformists, we are gathered here today in memory of Sorrow the Rattata, who tragically died grinding against level 4 Pidgey on Route 1. The deceased will be solemnly missed by all friends and loved ones. Alright, on with the rest of the day. Ultimately, how much was I going to need a Rattata? It's not end up. Slime. So they existed, I guess, yeah. Okay, we got the poison. Come on, slime. Way. Let's see if you can just keep packing. Okay, we're not also losing you. Get bulldozed. Also, I can hear the noise outside, but at least I don't think my mic seems to be picking up, which is a good sign. It means I don't have to worry about noise. I usually can't see my OBS window while I'm like checking for the noise level outside because I'm usually, tapped into the game. But I'm playing the game through the OBS window here. I really should be taking. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Get out. Molly, you got this. Go and take on your own kind. There you go. Thanks. And we'll get the poison, which just means okay, big crit. And then we got that rat's dead. Um, because this game lets me play it whilst having OBS full screen. Like I don't even have the game window open on my monitor right this second because of the way VBA works. I'm playing the game through OBS right now. This is the only instance of I've never actually had a game let me do this. I wouldn't, but because it's a Game Boy Advance game, having it full screen doesn't really change much. Like it doesn't matter in the slightest. It's probably just the emulator I'm using that's like let me bullshit this. But like this is perfectly reasonable. Like I don't feel worse off compared to because I've played Pokemon with this emulator and in this fashion, but full screen for years. Like I've been using this emulator genuinely for the last 8 years or something. I know what I'm doing, but playing it through OBS, I don't lose it. Don't sound attack me. I can't sound attack. I'm just simply just gonna get out. Soundtrack's not worth putting up with. You don't know sound attack. That's a good start. Come on, Slime, we got this. Yeah, no, I need to know why I'm not in the rest. Oh, for fuck. You know what? You're not even gonna. You're taking this. Problem solved. I didn't mean to heal again. I was trying to get away from this woman. Okay, right, let's just go back to caving and skulls of local rats. Oh shit. You got this. Didn't mean to scratch on my mouth. Slime might be weaker than Sorrow. And Sorrow's dead. But going, it's not taking a second tail would have then died to most things. So gotta hit up weakest chuckle noodlers. I might go into the forest and see if I can just like whittle down wild metapod. But metapod give more XP and can't fight back, but the trade-off is they take light years to kill. But it is consistent. Can I be to be fair? I think that's super aggressive. No, we're not. I'm not intimidated by it. Does mean we got to run a bit further at the Pokemon Center though. But also, I could just run until I find a Metapod. You don't scare me. Yeah, see. Level 7. You're evolving into Kakuna. Right. Well, Slime evolved into a Kakuna and learned Harden. Boys, the slime can get hard. Maybe we can collectively get hard. Creature Part 2. It's time to go get hard. Piss off. It also makes it like laughably weak, but also pain in the ass to kill because defenses go through a roof. Okay, right. I have to use Harden at least once, yeah. We are going to be in this fight for the next 10 years. I do hate to break it to you. Like, I might genuinely run out of PP, and then we will have to sit and watch these two fuckwits harden at each other until something dies. It never gets to that. If it gets that bad, I will switch out. I don't have anything with a half decent special move, so I'm not going to be able to, like, do anything. How wet, though. This isn't worth it. I'm going to run from you. Where? I was holding down. What do you need? Using Kakuna and Metapod in the forest is a good way to grind at this point in the game, but also like it's not worth doing with year-round fucking Kakuna. So I think we'd be better off up here rather than on the other patch though. Never mind, well, this doesn't make a fucking difference. Christ, we get like no XP. The forest encounter, I think I would have rather Pikachu than one of the bugs. What's the chance for it's 1 in 24 in this game, I think. It feels like it's happening a lot more than that, but it might be because I'm holding down turbo a lot because we're just sat here grinding and this isn't entertaining. And therefore would be relying on me to be an entertainer, but with fuck all going on. That's a bit harder to do than normal. The slime like evolves at 10 into Beedrill, and for this point in the game, Beedrill is like very good. Like stats wise and stuff. Like Beedrill has a ridiculous amount of attack this early on, but doesn't mean I have to sit through grinding with a sodden Kakuna. We're only on 7. To be fair, it's been an hour, and I'm still sat here with a Kakuna, poison stinging random Rattata. Is this stuff here lower level than the stuff on the in the other area? Uh oh, I shouldn't have took that. Dude, keep. Oh my Christ! Sometimes holding down turbo is like a detriment. We'll go with this patch of grass over here and see if we get more from over here. Because Cocoon is the like most physically bulky thing, you have the capabilities of running into at this point. Right, you lowered my defense to a ridiculous. I don't think it has the capability of killing me here. Yeah, no. I don't realize Cocoon outsped because I don't think I need to explain why Kakuna is slow as shit. Hello, monkey. I'm going on. I am great for the biodiversity of this area. This is so entertaining. That. Okay. Nope, I didn't want to go up. I wanted to go right. No, go right. Let's make sure I leave the talking on me. No, that is not what I want to do. I swear this will get more interesting. Like, soon. That was a crit. Fair enough. Come on, I just want you to be Beedrill. I realised that because Rival has Charmander, like, we really don't have the team for this fight, because everything on my team is weak to the bird, and two of oh no, we've got four. We've got a bird of our own. We're gonna have to do a mirror match with the birds and then chuck the monkey. Flynn's. What? I'm assuming you've. I can just assume you've got Pinterest open and have sent me something. Nah, check. Yes, that is exactly what has happened as described. And it is always this man, and he is always I can't anymore with this man. Pixel jail. I had to check what the emote was called. Hmm. I also think the fact that I've got my controller is contributing to being able to play the game through OBS, because OBS doesn't want my controller, and when I like open Google to check Discord, it also doesn't want my controller. Right, level evolve, please. Please say you over 10. Yes, okay. Do. I'm assuming we only want to go. But Mr. Flynn's. Congratulations, your slime evolved into Beedrill. Slimeland, furry attack. Um, got a 4. No, again, I didn't mean to press that one. No, just go back to the route where you can Falcon kick all the rats and be happy. Crit again. Another crit. I do know it. Hold on, I'm googling it because I swear it's 1 in 24. Okay, no, it's 1 in 16, not 1 in 24. But even then, it still feels like it's been a lot more than 1 in 16. Yeah. I mean, I personally prefer Yaoi, but still, yeah. Why? What are you sending me? What are you sending me? That'd kill Viddy's locker. Yeah. Didn't mean you scratch, but it's fine, I'll live. I don't think it matters too much against Pidgey. I think Scratch may be better off because of low kick being weight dependent. I should just have this, but like, oh, okay, yeah, but it it's good up. Didn't expect that to happen. I knew you were going to send me something, but I didn't expect me to handle myself in that fashion. That is a very valid answer. I am with you on that. Who doesn't though? I mean, I know usually we end up talking about blokes around here, but it's not always all about men. No, yeah, I agree. I am also a men enjoyer, but women is definitely the sentiment. God, I'm gonna have Angel Delight after I'm like I've had Angel Delight for 10 years and I'm like looking forward to it. I don't know why. I just see that the sachets were there for like 75 pence or something when I was in little, and I was like, you know what, sod it, I'm getting back into the business of buying milk anyway. I'm gonna buy some cereal and I'm gonna start making cups of tea. I'm really fucking hungry. But like after this stream, my evening is gonna consist of um probably probably some pasta. Because I would do chicken, but I can't be asked to cook me. I'm gonna go about making Angel Life for the first time in a literal decade. I was like still of the age where you're having sleepovers at your grandma's when I last had Angel Life. I don't know why. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if that's a thing elsewhere in the world. God, I'm so hungry. I'm not doing this. We will. I don't know how far we'll get. We'll just see kind of where we are. We'll might be a matter of like making it through Mount Moon today, for example. Wait, why am I still grinding on Ito? He's level 10. I can stop. I was just kind of like on autopilot. Actually, no. You'd be better off. Oh no, you don't have 5 minutes. You'd be better off than Frost. Now you've linked. Now you're. Let me quickly sod off to the forest for a second. Hopefully, I can just like two bang a metapod and be done with my life. Oh my god, go into the fucking. No. Yeah. Just gonna run this little corner. Yes, a metapod. Metapods are so good for XP. I think metapods have the highest XP yield out of anything you can have at this point in the game. Yeah, it's because metapods are evolved. Another metapod. Let's go. Not doing Dendro there. Okay, it's a Kakuna. I can take that. Right, I'm gonna leave because Kakuna's a pain in the ass. I'm obviously not gonna get any health back, but the chip damage will be nice. It's like just doing like an extra set of damage every turn, which meant I took like 2 turns less than it would have otherwise. You flying moves, so I don't need to be worried about the factory bed. Just get my paint chest. Ah, okay, right. So I can actually probably just keep this open. Hmm. Vincent fucking yeah, but what I Biting the bench, literally. I literally bit my chest. Yeah, I'm gonna, no. OBS, you can get clipped to there. There we go. Oh, no, okay, I can't do that. No. Right. Come here a second. To unclip. Make it a bit smaller. Put like, I don't have anywhere to put you that makes remote sense. No, because that impacts this. Oh my god. Well, I'm trying to do too much. There we go, that'll do. No one. God, you're too like wide, but I need it to be wider for what I'm trying to do to work, so I'm just gonna have to abandon that. Trying to be able to have like so I could see Discord, but it's not gonna happen. Right, level 10. Cool. At level 10, I don't see why we can't go and beat up Pixel. I'm about to come and bully you. In memory of sorrow. Who's up front? No, I won't bully you. We are off to war. I'm gonna stay in for now since I can. You do 5. Oh, I should have known that a high roll crit would have done. I thought I'd have barely lived a crit. I should have just pivoted. I wouldn't have minded being able to have a Pidgeot. Pidgeot's not the greatest, but it's relatively solid. That hurts more than losing Zoro. Ito. Kick that stupid, rotten, fucking lizard into a grave. Ito. And karate chop. And then there were 3. Someone's PC. Store. Actually, no, hold on. Move. Party Pokemon. Place. Ladies, gentlemen, and gender non-conformists, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of Molly the Pidgey. Unlike Sorrow, they were a valiant fighter who could actually defeat the random crap found in the grass, and bravely and successfully was able to vanquish Pixel's respective bird, but bit off more than they could chew trying to take on the Charmander, giving a very good effort that left said Charmander half dead. But it is unfortunate. Molly, unlike Sorrow, will be missed for more than 45 seconds. We will hold them in our hearts for the rest of the run. Rest in peace, Molly. Ow, I've just hit myself in the teeth with my glass. I just want to take a drink and just blast myself in the tooth with the glass. Ah, fuck. I guess it's honouring the namesake. In that case, we'll leave this. Right. Do you want my asshole? Yeah, you do. Well, you've been really great for this time as well, but it's fine. Fairy attack. Of course, it only hit twice. Hit thrice and that kills. Anyway, go on, slime. What we got? Fairy attack. There we go. Thank you. Goodbye, bug catcher Timmy. We can ignore you. Antidote swish. You want my cheeks? Prepare to die. Fairies are. I'll tell you. I missed. We'll both missed. Jesus Christ. However, you. Thanks. Not gonna bother with you. Not gonna bother with you either. Or you. Right. What you got me? You got a single one. I'm with. Because like clockwork, the timer for who goes off, and this cat immediately gets on. That is beautiful. Penelope. Yeah, no, she is. You have also. This is the same route as before we enter the forest. It's the route we got Molly on, so we can't catch anything in that patch of grass. Also, I feel like now is a good time to point out that Dupe's clause will be active. So if I say were to run into another Beedrill or even something that's dead, so a Pidgey or a Rattata, I don't have to catch the Pidgey or the Rattata. I can respin that route. Anyway, we need to grind slightly. Nothing too excessive, but slightly. Beetle, come on. I doubt I do. I feel like I can probably just Dendro, go commit some genocide. I feel like because I've got a Bulbasaur, I don't have to bother. I can just go. You man, this could get them killed. But yeah, I don't need to worry. Come on then, let's get your Rock Snake out. And it's dead. Right, cool. Guys, we beat the first gym. In honor of the comrades. The Boulder Bear has been obtained. We have a badge. Wait, take this with you. I received 10.9. It's fucking, it's bullshit. Who cares? It's Rock Team. Yeah, who cares? Go away. Please stop. Big stiffy. It's getting too cold now. I need I think either window and make a shade out of nice doing so, because it's fine. That's my big bag of food. Christ. Ah. I am gonna chuck an advert on. Where is Stream Manager? I'm gonna like snack a little bit, so I'm gonna you just can watch like 2 minutes. For my sake. I'm hungry. Just remember, this goes on YouTube as a VOD. I'm gonna mute my mic for the YouTube audience. That ad break ended very conveniently just as I was coming to finish that packet of crisps. So I know I eat salted crisps, but those were even saltier than I would expect. Not necessarily that's an option, but I'm not used to them, especially that brand being that particularly salty. But like, it's whatever. Still tasty. Christ, where's my controller? And to be fair, I think Fix is banning on we're getting food anyway, so it's really not the end of the world that we're making no progress. Anyway, let's go get the run, just even though it doesn't really matter, 'cause I'm fucking sprint around with turbo on anyway. You get them, yeah, you press circle. Because, like, normal with these things, I am playing with a PlayStation controller. Where you go? Scratch it up because I know bug resist fighting. Bug and fighting are the only two unique types that resist each other. And there's your fun little fact. Slime, you got this, my guy. Fairy attack. Come on, brother. Can we not get like a 5-hit Fury attack? That's 3 with a crit. Probably something like getting 3 with a crit is more likely than getting a 5. What's going on with them balls? I can't afford 13 balls. To give us 8. Give me 8 of your finest balls, please, sir. Procuring balls is what I do. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me karate chop you better now. I'm gonna swap the bucket off that. I should have. Here's what it is. It's fine. It didn't affect. It didn't affect me in the slightest. That's perfect then. We should switch. Again, you can. No, I didn't mean to press harden. I'm gonna let go of turbo, with the exception of one of that one mentioned. I can do. There we go. There's a 5-hit fucking Fury attack. I'm just gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna. Hold on. I can't do it when I need to be out of battle. Let's get out of the battle. Stop spamming harden, please. I'm your cocoon. I'll you know. And we've got this. How? How? What? There you go. Christ alive. I've turned my animations off. Fast. Battle scene off. Cool. Karate chop this boy in half, please. But after that, using it. Yes. Switch. I'd love to still have that sodden bird, but 'twas not meant to be. Now, I have a question. Are these different routes? Why am I not allowed to read this? Why am I not allowed to read the sign? Hold on, let me reset the area. No, I'm not allowed to read that sign. That sign's bugged. Cool. That says... Okay, change it. Yeah, right, no, these are the same route. Cool. Jigglypuff is not what I want. hitting that without killing it. What I wanted was Nidoran. But we'll take Jigglypuff. Yeah. I still don't think Pix's back. So hold on, I want audio's bugged. Great, hold on. I'm not even holding down turbo. Like I've let go of turbo. Hold on. Fine, 40%, that's about right, yeah. I think I had it at 50 before. Don't you have like bugged it for like the rest of time? And what we calling this thing? What we calling this little pink fuckwit? What to call this little ball of fuck knows what? You little Furby. Yeah, fuck, that's what we're running with. Oh, now we've got audio access to the music bug now. I'll say no. No. No, we got music bug. Sure. Oh, I can buy the magic off this man. We got the magic up. Also, I wasn't holding on turbo at all in that dialogue, so now I've just like bugged that dialogue. I'm not turn frames skip off. Just to try and potentially fix this. There we go. You know what? You can be called just to get because Pix would want the Genshin theme, wouldn't he? We'll go with Fontaine. I couldn't get a Genshin link to Jigglypuff. Oh, I spelled Fontaine right. Pix will put it in chat. I'm going to back read. Because we were talking about aqueducts at one point. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. Clip out of full screen. Do that. Oh, Gokokomi. Okay. Good job. I've only seen that because I've been fanning on with stuff when I like right before hitting like R2. But I'm with you on it. That looks a back read to see how to spell Fontaine. But you've helped me out. Also, what encounter for the route was Jigglypuff. I think you missed that. We got Furby the Jigglypuff now. Let's go and see what we get for Mount Moon. The goddamn rock. Right, I'm not convinced that Ito can like karate chop that and not kill it. Can I just Wonder Ball? No. After a defense kill, maybe it can have a karate chop. I'll save a defense kills again. Don't need it, we got it. Cool. Right, we've got a rock. Picked what we call on the rock. I love how it's literally just a little pebble with arms. And then it becomes a pile of sediment with arms. And then it becomes a boulder with arms. What to call this daft little rock? Oh, get fucked. I don't need I don't need fake viewers. Knowing that even just pixels here makes me happy. I'm in this business to entertain, and you can't entertain something that's not real. That is why, on top of it being against TOS, I will never bother to bot viewers. Anyway, Pix, you got any ideas for what to call the rock with arms? I don't even know which Genshin region is the one with the rock stuff. Cause like that one's the fire one. Not Christ, the lunar one. Ashada. No, Ashdaha. Fair enough. No. Okay. Ashdaha. Right. This is how we're looking. I'm gonna have to carry these three fuckwits through the goddamned mountain. Yeah, it's not great. Ito. Karate chop the bastard. Right, it died. Furby level 4. Virulent defense skill. I don't know what I've just picked up. I'm going to check. Was it a TM? It was Bullet Seed. It was TM9. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to walk into this guy. We also don't get to know what his dialogue was either. He sent out a weed. Oh god, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Fairy attack. Fairy level 5. Slime level 13. Okay, right, this is a good chance for this fucker to get some XP, I guess. And we're gonna let him just kill it. Because the Kakuna can't fight back. So yes, I am gonna hold on turbo for this because we're just gonna sit and tackle a Kakuna until it dies. Which, to be honest, might take about 4 centuries. No, we got a crit now. Thank fuck. Please, man, just kill it. Thank you. I don't know what. I think it was Paralyze Heal. I think I can say it with hold on. Just turn text speed down. Then we actually be able to read the things like now. Seems like it's horrendous. Again, I think it's in Gen 7, it's actually alright. But like in the earlier generations it is quite possibly the worst move in the game. Oh, for God's sake! Fairy level 7. Type powers. At least that's super effective. Don't go there. I'm gonna start. No man, I can't even do that. No. Again. Slime, please, you got this. Thank you. I'm gonna. No amount of holding turbo will be able to fix this. You know what? You got this. Can I run away from wild parrot? No. Yes. I'm not. Not for you. Can I run away from Maltuba? No. Yes. Moonstone. We're crying out loud. Right. Give me a second. Not bag. I'm gonna put Dendro up front for a second. Please. Oh god, that. Get the fuck me sideways. It's half a thick. That kill on crit. We need that. Ito. Ah, that hurts. The high soul. Beedrill. That did do shit. Bulbasaur. Okay, you should try to special. Oh my god. You can go to the back of the pack. Bag. Need a second. Another one on Beedrill. We also need to update this. That. Oh, I really wouldn't have minded having a primate going forward. Decent fighting types in Kanto are so fucking scanned. No, I did not. What the fuck? Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Oh. Right. How did I miss? Oh, for God's sake. Beedrill. Oh, ah, it's got quick attack. No, Beedrill! Madazaya, I just. Oh, thank fuck, that was a crit. Jesus. Right. I couldn't give a monkeys for this goddamn Magikarp. I'm gonna let this Magikarp die. No, I'm not trying to potion the goddamn Magikarp. We're gonna let Magikarp die. I don't care for Magikarp. Now, please stop breathing. There's something very important I need to do before we go into Rallify. Don't know if it'll be a video one day, like a main channel like highlight thing. I mean, it suits that, doesn't it? It does suit it. That requires an editor, which I can't afford to hire, and I don't know how to video edit. I'm definitely not letting you edit for free. The emotes at a push. Oh, what am I? Run. Not if I can't. Piss. I'm at the complete wrong end of this cave as well. Fuck off. I can't go forward. I don't have an escape route. Do I have an awakening in my bag? Bag. No. Piss. Got to backtrack all the way for. Fuck off, you. And you. What? Don't know why I started sprinting up right there. I was holding left. Go away. A full set of work on project with my keyboard, so typing is a weird angle. Fair enough. Focus on your project, though. Bog off! No, not what I'm trying to do. Please stop. Game, I swear to Christ. I'm gonna avoid you because I don't think I fought you. Not that is the fuck. I don't know how you're gonna pull that last bit off, but more power to you, right? We have to do something first. With Pokemon. Party Pokemon. Right. First off, the Magikarp. Who gives a fuck? These two are so. Slime the Beedrill. And Ito the Mankey. You know what? I don't even want to know what your setup looks like right now, so. Right. I need to put my controller down and do my side quest. That's that. Yeah. Why is your keyboard in your chair? You know what? Do I want to know? Probably not. Ladies, gentlemen, and gender nonconformists. We are gathered here today to remember a Magikarp no one cares about, but importantly, Slime the Beedrill and Nido the Mankey. I've done this for every single one of them so far. Anyway. They will be very, very sorely remembered, these two in particular. Very, very viable soldiers and fantastic servants of the club, of the group, the team, whatever you want to call this little charade. It wouldn't have been possible to this point without those two. So to see them go at such a truly unremarkable point is nothing short of abject disaster. They will be very bitterly missed by all friends, family, and loved ones. Rest in peace, guys. You're welcome. No. Now we are going to very laboriously try and move back on. You don't even count. I didn't even fucking heal. Battle the center, guys. Give me a second. No, don't go back in the fucking cave. Death can't make it a bit more. I don't know where I could put it though. Like, is that better? Because I've tried playing with the colours. But the black space isn't like... I'd have to like... rotate it. I'd have to do this. Which isn't friendly. That works. Is that better? I don't need that. I need... Zubat is not a good... I want to grind up, but Tetra can't do it with Zubat, let's be real with ourselves. Geodude's good. It's Primal, bro. Oh, for fuck. I'm poison, but sure. You don't need Growl. We're in Mount Moon. And we're level 15. I've got the first badge. Have you never played like any Kanto game of any description? Because it's the same, like, main plot. That is like genuinely quite terrible. Oh shit. Sleep powder. Leech Seed. Switch to the rock. Tackle it death. There we go, cool. Battle Pokemon Center. This is why I don't do Nuzlocke. I'm too reckless to like be doing things that have permadeath. Sorry. Right. Bog off. I wish it was like a no zoom button. Like I don't mind getting geoded, so I can do that. But the only thing I've got I can actually take on a base is sodden Bulbasaur. Fuck off Zubat. Fuck off Zubat. Geoded. Don't. Oh no, I've got to beat this guy. Yeah. No. Gets geoded. Interact and thingy. Because there's only realistically one way I can actually punch through this. And it is by doing what you can tell I'm obviously trying to do. So let's just get there. No, stop giving us fucking Zubat, I can't harm them. There we go. Cool. Do 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 do. Ivysaur. Right. You can still kill yourself. Right, you man. Okay, well that was a waste. You've did. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just use it. I don't care. There we go. Ivysaur's the only thing that can actually take us. Sleep house. Leech. No. I'll just attack it. Sleep out. Oh my Christ. There we go. Cool. I'm actually going through that coffin. Evolve. Cool. At least I can actually just press the attack button. Right. Goodbye, Super Nimigo. Right. Do we want Dome or Helix? Omastar or Kabutops? What's up with chat? I know, like, obviously all the Lord Helix memes, but I usually take Dome because I prefer Kabutops to Omastar. But, like, fair. I mean, yeah, fair. don't want to move. I don't have to go to the patch roster. And there is a it's TM5 raw. I don't care for TM5 raw. Go on, look. Goddamn Pokemon Center. Well, again, Dupe's calls. I'm not taking around. Why can't? Dude, there we go. I don't want a goddamn rat. Also, I'm just gonna have this up front and knock over fantasy. Right, we're getting a Spearow. Kabuto's going to be a Snow Shop, which makes it interesting that's a possible one, because yes, they've been around forever, but they also still exist. So technically, Kabutops should still be in the world. But it wouldn't be Kabutops though, because he takes on the form that he does. With the early generations, all of the fossils are rock type because the actual fossil has kind of become part of them when you revive them. So Kabutops wouldn't be Kabutops. He'd be something else. Because the fossilization process and revival process, which make the rocks part of him, wouldn't have happened. Wild Spirit use layer. I also forgot to just put the Ivysaur up front. They're a regional Kabutops. Yeah, but we don't know. Like, it might be that there is something that is also regional forms weren't like considered until Gen 7. So obviously that's like the developmental reasoning. Right. Come here then, free. Cool. Spearow. What we're calling the Spearow, chat. Because I let you boys name everything, for the most part. Not necessarily, you can name it whatever. Like, the rat was called Sora. It's just obviously Pex has been the one naming these, and he is the Genshin man. The Pex help. You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink and just come watch an advert while you just think about this. Were you able to settle anything? There are quite a few birds. You guys are right. um, I can hold that until he's come to a consensus. We got time. Rockford's felt like rock. Chaska. I'm gonna read what you were saying while I was away. Brent needs all enduring Columbina. Zhao. I guess I'm gonna end up be the final arbiter here, aren't I? I'll give it the Chaska shout. Not L1, L2. Danny! I know, I know there's only one Danny Rand. Danny Rand isn't a fucking spirit. Awaiting a Danny in the future. There will be some sort of like Danny. Get someone good. There'll also be something for CGR, I would assume. Shiny Gareth. That has just reminded me that shiny clause is in action. So if I find a shiny, even if I've already caught my thing for that area, I can have the shiny. Because shinies in this game are at 1 in 8,000. So I think if I'm able to get a 1 in 8,000, then I'm allowed it. No, we're not going to be shiny hunting isn't allowed. But if we stumble across one, then that's perfectly reasonable. Like if we're just grinding in the grass and we get some boy. Right. This is the state we're in after going through that chuffing mount. That took some fight to should know and couldn't be us. Aoife's birthday tomorrow. Aoife, he's so sexy. I would do things for that man. I think we all would. I don't know anyone in this chat. I didn't. Whoa. That is an accusation. I am not that much of a whore. Right, anyway, time to grind for the next 8 years. I can't even know because of rap. Rap, 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 rap. Please die. At least this spirit can't really do much to harm a Geodude. Yeah, yeah, Pix, at least you got Flins. There's some of us out here losing 50-50s on that bastard. What levels is Geodude about? Yeah, you're the only one who's won, so. Level 12. What's up with you? Level 25. How, where? We might be here a while. Rock of Throw. At least we can kill birds a little bit quicker now. We're Rock of Throw. Another. My 200k hit doesn't kill it. Yeah, that that's just really rough. Dude, I'm gonna do the sensible thing and check what level this rival player. I don't know. Rival fight levels. FireRed. Experience it right. So he's about level 18. We'll just get the side up to the same level as Ivysaur, and we'll go from there. Actually, I was supposed to heal wide. I thought I had. But we're poison to shit. Not risking that. Because poison in the older generations can kill, like from walking. In the modern games, it will take you down to 1 and then you'll heal it off. I think it's pre-Gen 6. Poison kills you in the overworld. Come on, my man. We're gonna check Jigglypuff. Gen 3. Overall G. Oh, you get roll out with 19, which ain't bad. In Gen 3. Yeah, you don't fuck right. Okay, cool. Oh, that is a bit of progress, isn't it? Missed that pickle. Jesus Christ. All these intimidate happens to my fucking hand. But I just go back and heal that off. It's not actually gonna kill her. I'm not at all worried. Because 1 number every 4 steps, so who cares? Uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. That's gonna do so much more. Ivysaur. Get out of there. I know what you're working on in your vision for it's genuinely really good. You just I don't know. I don't know how it says. I don't know. Never mind. That's not where I was gonna go with it, but that does like apply. Like I like where you're going with what you're doing. Just back yourself more, I suppose. That's also fair. I had to make sure I wasn't poisoned because I thought I seen the screen like do the poison thing. And I was like, oh, that's fun. Cool. At least you're not a fucking intimidator. You don't want to play the magnitude sure. Mud Mud sport is such a redundant move. Current knowledge of how to fix weapons of it. I think you'll be fine. I've seen what it is you're working on, and I trust your creative process. Don't let perfect be the enemy of very good. I know that's advice I keep giving you, but keep giving you it for a reason. How are we still getting outside by that spirit? What are you talking about? Shut up. Goddamn monkey now, yeah. So, hmm. That's also not strictly right, right? Okay. That's not strictly about the magnitude because of crit. Who's blaring their fucking car horn outside? Unless that's someone's alarm. No, it doesn't sound like. Nope, why have I used magnitude on Sphere? But can whoever's outside like take their faith off of their car horn, please? Right, put the goddamn rock down. Furby! Big stretch. She don't knock my door. Yeah, mate. The back onto just like falling asleep at the fucking driver's seat of the car. Just kilo, please, like the hands on 10 and 2, set your airbags off. Please. I didn't. Wait, can we access this route down here? No. Cool. So from sickness and stuff. What? Me complaining about people falling on the car horns? Why does that need a like? Well, I don't need to be excused of that. No, I'm saying that someone outside like conked that like they just keep blasting their car horn like for as long as a car horn will go, and then it'll stop a few seconds and then go again. It's not doing necessarily. I mean, I am a bit tired, but you know, don't go down already. Thought right yet. Half eight on a Sunday. I mean, also don't freaking drive. This goddamn cricket. Furby, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Igglybuff, down my Servine Rock, Porygon Z, Porygon 2-bit Bumpy, da 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 da. Also, Soul, I'm able to. Porygon. I can't remember which is which between Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. Give me a second. Who's texting me? Call. Just check a couple of bits. What was it? I was checking Porygon 2 and Porygon Z, wasn't I? Tell me, getting a little bogged down. No, I don't want to do that. Get a little bogged down. Where is Porygon? Oh, they're both really good. Oh, they're both class. No, so I could rant at length. As for your Porygon question, it's hyper. It's very close between Porygon 2 and Z, but I genuinely couldn't pick between them. Your help is very much so appreciated, Mr. Corwood Guy. We're a little bit stuck. Well, yeah. I mean, one of them was like a Rattata that I lost on Route 1, and I don't care about that. It had a Rattata with a Hyper Fang that like got jammy, and the other thing was some bullshit that I inherited. I think it was like a Zero or some shit. No, it was a Sandshrew. The Sandshrew wasn't the hardest thing in the world to deal with, but like I did have a Beedrill and a Mankey, the Mankey especially I liked, and they were doing a lot of the work that the Ivysaur couldn't. There was also a Magikarp here. I didn't care for Magikarp. Yeah, like the Sandshrew wasn't the problem. The problem was the Rattata. I sacked the. No, I had no choice. I needed a clean switch. I know Magikarp wasn't a Gyarados, but I needed a clean switch. The only thing I was willing to sacrifice willingly was the Magikarp. Because the second you get an Overrod, you can just go and regain Magikarp whenever the fuck you want. You get the Overrod in the next town anyway, so like, I'll be fine. I'll get another Magikarp. Magikarp isn't. Like, yeah, sure, I'd be getting Gyarados like now, but that's it. Like, and I'll still get a Gyarados and probably lose it. I know FireRed quite well, I'd say. Like, I've played it, I've beat it a bunch. I've done fuck knows how many randomizers the poor thing. Right, you're not taking. You don't didn't realize this thing didn't have an offensive move. It only knows singing defense kill. I'm gonna kill myself. This thing doesn't know a single offensive move. Yeah, the Rattata died on. Yeah, I mean, I'm past that point. I had a Rattata metal and the die on Route 1. Like if the run ends up failing and I end up back at that point, then that'll obviously be helpful information. I didn't realise that Jigglypuff didn't have an offensive move. I haven't actually tried to use it. I mean, why have I switched to Venusaur? I should have went Geodude. I should have went Geodude. You know, we're pretending this now. That didn't happen. Venusaur is also part poison, so it's neutral. I know the type chart. Right, for this, Geodude. Just Rocker. Just get rid of it. Cool. Geodude with that normal resist. Again, go to Geodude, not thingy. That rat is my problem. Geodude dead. To be fair, Rap in Gen 3 is a lot less of an issue than Rap in Gen 1. That's why it's a little fortunate that I'm playing the remake. Because Rap in Gen 1 is a difference. Wait, it can hit back? I don't back it win. I'll probably still manage to act. Okay, cool. No, I just couldn't hit a bond off. Oh, hi. Hi, Morgan. I noticed that you followed me last week when I wasn't live. Not abundantly sure how you know who I am, but hello there. It is appreciated. You know what? We're gonna see if you can take this. You know what? You might go for it. Yes, I. Oh, oh, you Scott. Or do you mean Jake like other Jake? I know like two people. No, I know like two. I know two different people called Jake. You could be a different. You could be a bajillion people. Yeah, that's the one I figured. That's why my mind jumped to you being Scott. Can you take this full test? Yeah, no, okay. It's a bit of a risk. Oh, Christ. I'm going to make 20 questions. Who would Jake give my account to other than, like, give this, like, link to other than Scott? Strange. Jake's a very well connected man, to be fair to him. He knows a lot of people. Oh, Jack. Why? Why of all the people he could have gave it to, he gave it to you? Yeah, it's in my Discord, so Jake was always bound to find out. Well, I know. Jesus Christ. I mean, fine. I'm a busy. I've been ill this week, to be fair. I'm also just a busy guy. I haven't been talking to like anyone. This is just type of. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I also don't. I would never have associated Firefighter Morgan will be a reference to something. Do I know what? No. Do I care to know what? Also no. This isn't terrible. Geodude. Nice. Could I guess what you've picked? No, I couldn't. Apart from history, probably Spanish, because I'm assuming you've been pigeonholed to pick a language, because I was. Shut up, you can take this rat. Cool. I won't die. I won't lose the road completely. I mean, I'm doing the rival fight after this, but like once I've got everyone from scratch, I'm going into I'm going into rivals 3. But that's takeable, surely. Yeah, we got this. That's a 3 man. Swish. This is also takeable. Oh, that did a lot. Oh, that did too much. I'm not happy. Dude, it's it's fine. It's perfectly reasonable. Also, give me a second. Right. We'll just do that time. What am I in on a level 10 rat that I can't kill reasonably, so I'm gonna pivot. Just go to Geodude. And this is a piece of piss. We'll just kill it. Relying on magnitude in Nuzlocke's never really like overtly a good idea, but it's just like grinding against random Rattata on the route. Like who cares? We'll see if we can take it. I can take another one. Oh, I got the attract pro. Cool. Sure. That works. What have I floated about? I've just realised I need a goddamn bird after this as well. This is genuinely like tedious. Sort off a rat. Surely I can just okay. Maybe not that. Didn't mean to press sing. Sing's 50% accurate. Sing is marginally better than a coin flip. It's 55% accurate. You never want to be relying on Sing. Oh shit. Get out of that. But it doesn't matter what we use. Some fucking too off. Gotta go. Shit, 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 shit. Ooh, I'm a jammy boy. Put Ivy's on for a second. So I can. Exactly, so I can do that. There we go. Hang on. Not bad. No, not summary either. Got it, bro. Get some good pounding on the go. Man, Soul, this isn't news. I guess history and Spanish, and had to take punts on the other two things. I don't know. Did you take like food tech and I don't know, one of the bullshit. Would you take triple science? I feel like I feel like you're a triple science kind of guy. We'll just level 13. I didn't mean to press defense curl. I thought I'd press down. I was able to get away with it. You. How? Oh, right. You. Citizenship. History further. Triple. You are doing triple science and further maths. When you hate yourself, when you hate yourself this time next year, don't cry at me about it. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I did it at AS level, and I had the choice to drop it after a year. He is doing it for 2 years, man. Like he can't purge himself of it. Or got recommended. I couldn't okay, right. Further maths, at least at AS level, was fun to do, but boy, does it make you hate your life, and it's also painful. But it's the like weirdly good kind of pain where you enjoy it to an extent, but you also hate yourself at the same time. It is such a I had such a confusing relationship with AS further math. Like it is both the best and the I didn't mean to press sing, but I got away with it. It is both the best and the worst kind of pain. AS level further math. Doing it at A level, like as a full A level, would not have been any of the good. So have I sent? I can't send you the paper ass that, but have I sent you any of the like AS level further maths papers that are ones that were like my modules at the very least? Obviously, everyone does copy it, but like disable. I don't learn a decent move. Oh, right. Your modules. uh, Yeah, you. I thankfully when I did AS FM didn't have to do stats. My optionals were mech and D, mechanics and decision. Mechanics was dubious to understand, but broadly fine. Decision was easy. If your optionals are something like FP and stats, you'll want to commit suicide in half a year. I'm sorry. Also, I've said the big S word, so like YouTube's not going to be my friend after this. But like, I don't care. Right, you're trying to rap and poison me to death. You are a bad, bad person. I gotta watch shout on it. Good thing Good thing this doesn't go up on TikTok. The VOD gets put up on YouTube. Um, VOD's channel, insert VOD's channel plug here, where this entire stream will get posted in full. I've been told that a main channel is a good idea, but that would involve me hiring an editor that I can't afford. But it would be a place for like 20-minute, half an hour long highlight reels of this stuff to go. And so I will not let you edit for free. Because to me that seems morally wrong. I don't I don't know what that message means. So I know it. But part of I will not let you do it for free. Don't you? I didn't mean to press send. I'm sure he has the comment. Thing is, there's no way he's been allowed to pay for that because I know who would be paying for that, and no. Yeah, like I said, no, nobody who. What do you mean it's free? You know what? No, I don't need to know what illegal practices you're involved in. Come on, I don't even make that much of adverts. Like, I paid like 2 pence. It's probably just an ad block, but like, I need to stop auto hit next. Like, Sting isn't helping me. You, I don't need to know what illegal practices you're involved in. I don't know what weird fucking dodgy USB sticks you're involved in trading. That has to go. That has to go. That has to go. That has to go. Why can't I do it from here? What the fuck? What? What? Twitch? But Twitch. Hold on, OBS is freaking the fuck out. I'm doing it from in here. OBS isn't mod view, that's the problem. No, not that. Do the opposite of pin. There we go. That was the wrong button. God, Twitch is a bit unintuitive sometimes. I've even been looking at dashboard on my phone. My Christ. Twitch, you need to. I need to like. Twitch needs to like sort its shit out, man. I don't want to have to like. This is the best way I can deal with it, I'm pinning it and then deleting it from the pin. Because Twitch has made deleting stuff like very highly unintuitive. I'm gonna have to like that's going into Nightbot. Here's my dashboard. Chat moderation. Where is the save? Does that auto save? Sorry to be doing this now. Yeah, I handled that. And I was doing it through Nightbot. It's not if Nightbot automatically hooking it, that works for me. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Sweet fuck. Back on the content. Where's the fuck? No, that's the wrong menu. I need the OBS menu. Because like most of my chat is generally fine. Like chat for like broadly speaking is people I know. It is Soul, it is Core, it is Pix. And I'm not gonna like implicate myself in my own chat rules because why would I ever do that? So like anything that isn't like it is very much so like this is a there are some parts of my life that don't get to be on the internet and those parts of my life do not get to be on this space because I can regulate the space and I can regulate what about my life gets out. So that is generally speaking how it will be upheld. Like, yes, I dislike it, but it's not about that disliking for me. Right now, it is about the distinction of who I am online. It is about what gets to be out there. Thankfully, there's only 3 people who could ever in a million years have seen that, and those are Soul, Core, and Pix. So ultimately, in this controlled setting, because I don't have chat appear on screen and tampering with what gets to show up in the reel for a VOD is quite straightforward. It's fine that this doesn't have to come up again. But broadly, it's don't ever denote place names outside of, broadly speaking, Britain. And maybe London at a push, because London's massive. Anyway, this stream probably gonna be rounded out on me getting Jigglypuff up to scratch and then calling it because we've already been going 3 hours and I'm getting a bit sick of just grinding a Pokemon game. It's tedious, even when I'm holding down Turbo. Because, like, I don't spend my grinding Pokemon. Fanny on. So that is a general, like, PSA to chat. Like, that I regulate what gets out about it. Because there are some things I wish weren't attached to myself as is, never mind the aspect of myself that I get to determine. And I hope that message rings loud and clear to anyone who knows. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. Just things about my personal life that don't need to be on the internet don't get to be on the internet. That's the general premise. I'm just giving a bit more. If you, as someone who knows things, isn't comfortable with the fact that will always hide things from the internet, then quite frankly, jog on. Like, yes, retention and advert money and yada yada yada. I'd rather my space remain protected. And I think everyone else who frequently finds themselves here will agree with the sentiment. I don't know who's listening to this little speech now. I think Cause busy. Shit. I'm not just pivot. Ivy's walking around. How am I not outspeeding him 6 levels ago? Core had to go. Yeah, that checks out. But like, I don't know. To be fair, I have very little attachment to people who know things I don't want people knowing anyway because of the amount of social evils I've had to do, especially recently. And just the lack of attachment I have to people from previous parts of my life. And I'm going to be honest, the aspect of my life that the internet, that I don't necessarily want the internet to know about, are in large part aspects of my life I'm trying to detach myself from in entirety. Also, yes, I will very much so stand up for Core. He is a fucking god. He is an absolute fucking G. Quite frankly, I think Core's absolutely amazing. I know I'm speaking quite raw here, and this might come off as jarring in the VOD, but within the context of chat, I feel like this is abundantly warranted. I know I don't have a goal on the screen at the bottom in this instance. That is actually quite fortunate. Like if chat came up on screen, I probably wouldn't just export the VOD in full straight away like I normally do. I would take a second and scrub it a little and play it off as error. I don't want to be taking extra steps. I'll be fine. I'm sorry for how like I try to keep things light around here. You guys know how I am. I try not to get like too bogged down, but this was a situation that I think called for it. Shouldn't just be. I can just switch. Like it's I just go to gym, dude. Just do this. That will get the XP. There we go. There's the threshold. 17. Sweet. Why are you on this account? Also, I'm wrapping up. I said I was gonna cut once Jigglypuff hit the level. Jigglypuff has hit the level. This is. I'm gonna quickly save though. Save. Also, that time is obviously false. We have not been live for 6.5 hours. It's because the way Turbo works is by speeding up the in-game clock. So the bits I've been turboed for have been read as going a little over, like, I think thrice, 4 times as fast maybe, while I've been holding down Turbo, and I've been holding down Turbo quite a decent chunk. So that will always read as dramatically higher than, you know, how long we've actually been playing for, because I started it today. I started it 3 hours ago when I went live. But that's a save. I'm also going to make a save state through the emulator. In case, just to have the extra save there in case things go tits up. And I'm going to close the program. I'm also going to hide that because I'm going to stream Pokemon X. And the death count thing is obviously intrinsically tied to Pokemon because it's a Nuzlocke. But that is all. It did show my file name. That's fine. The file's just called FR stream, FireRed stream, and the pathfinder because the way it's not that big a deal. I don't think. It just shows where it's stored on my computer. It's stored on my desktop in a Pokemon folder. And this computer doesn't have any blue anyway, so like who cares? Yeah. Like I know how this computer is managed because I know how I set it up. And I know that's also very topical given what happened mere minutes ago. Anyway, where was I? I was doing the outro. I was just very careful about how I set the computer up back when I got it. Like it's been a concerted effort for me for a while to detach myself from the elements of my life that I'm very like there's some parts about it I'm more bothered about getting out than others. Like locations, London's a big place, so if you're gonna come all the way to a city of 10 million to try and find specifically me, good luck. Anyway, where was I? That's all you're getting from me for tonight. As always, on a Sunday, I'll see you tomorrow because I also stream on a Monday night. But that is tomorrow, and today is not tomorrow. So it's all for tonight from me. And as always, in a bit, chat.